From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Give him 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw quickly here. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows to get the ball to him right away.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
He don't pass either, bro.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Able to get a couple here, but
same way, bro.
Across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
No, yeah.
Fly partner, and in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A collegiate star in nearby Maryland. This is Anthony McFarland.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that one.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Tossing this out wide to McFarland. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
This is going to be a long season.
On 2nd and 12. Stafford.
Yep.
And that'll be incomplete.
And throw the ball, bro.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those
Can't even throw the
plays
fucking
where it's hard to keep
ball.
2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Back to throw. Stafford. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side.
I do not like.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to be pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Was that bad, really?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this play kind of sucks.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st down, McFarland. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Yeah, this play sucks, bro.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's McFarland, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
How about this defense? For a third straight play, he's going nowhere. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
On now, Tucker McCann. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McCann's kick up and good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them,
no, you can they get it. They get it, and they keep running the ball.
Like going to the county fair. You don't
What's
get
his
the big
limit?
stuffed animal
The
on
limit's
that one,
what, 10?
No, you don't go top shelf.
Yeah, what's the score? What quarter is it?
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
He gonna get it. He gonna go ahead, baby. My bad. Go
Second
ahead.
and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman
I'm
said,
off
"Are you
of
kidding?
run,
Just get on our backs
run.
and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because
How is everybody getting blocked on
running
this
backs
play?
like
I don't
J.K.
understand.
Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college. They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who could run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I wish Jay would like raise the injuries or something.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
You gotta have patience when you play these
There
motherfuckers.
is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep,
So I'm
try to throw
saying.
some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
48-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jackson fakes
Oh
the
shit, he faked the shit out of me.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before it
Let's go, nigga. Let's go.
The kicker fest so far. All
I
points
hope he's
via
hurt.
field goals. They're
I hope
hoping to
he's
change
hurt.
that right here. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 3-yard line.
One more time with Dobbins. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists,
Sorry,
and if you're
man.
doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Steelers 3.
Inside zone.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Easy. Oh, no.
This taking
You just inside zone the fuck out of you, huh?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Is he breaking tackles? Okay. All game, right? Yeah. That's how mad. Well, they changed it. You couldn't throw the ball.
And last time they got
But
3 points,
now
but
you
it was a
can.
chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
What you do?
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's good.
Good pickup there, 26 yards.
That nigga be mad.
First down, Steelers.
What's the score? They ready to fuck up that dude, huh?
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
Ties the game at 10.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nigga, this nigga, had like, I don't know. He didn't have many yards, though.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're
yes,
trying to figure out
exactly.
how to slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on
Why?
offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first, it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. And I ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
These 2 offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
The Steeler
oh, you better tell that nigga get out of here. That's Adrian.
A minute to go here. What's been an even first half?
That nigga crazy, boy.
Still time to make something happen too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play, and the Steelers first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now
oh, nigga. Oh, that's not bad, bro.
Stafford. And the Raven pressure too
It's
much.
not bad.
Now the Steelers use the first.
That's not bad at all.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I don't know what you're looking for exactly, but that's not bad.
Here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Look.
Coach.
You're getting it first. Right.
Justin Tucker kick off for Baltimore.
And ready to get the party
check the
started
age
for the
out there.
second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Hello?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Just check the age, bro. You know, you never know. You can keep him on the solid. I'm not saying he a bum.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
Yeah.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third.
Everything underneath.
One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller,
what you mean?
he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Taken down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
God damn, Brian. What the fuck,
A
man?
solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And 3.
From the gun, Huntley
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
They'll run on first down. Edwards.
Yo, how many
dropped at about the
times?
11 after only a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Huntley to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw on 3rd down. Huntley escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest. Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Not like that, right? Huh? That shit was fucking retarded.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke with the big guys. Had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I don't know.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Stafford going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Come on,
That's incomplete,
man.
but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all.
Exactly.
It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Like he just ran around all stupid, right?
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On first down, McFarland. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On third down, here's McFarland. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football. But I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off at the pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
To throw on second down. Huntley, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski.
Dolphins do the same shit, man.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That shit's aggravating.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for him with Dobbins. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he's stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Excuse me, bro.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford, completion here to Claypool. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Complete to Chase Claypool. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Steelers.
From the gun, Stafford. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Complete.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again, Huntley. His throw incomplete.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so fucking sad to lose to him like that.
This drive, they've done some good
It's so
work. They
sad.
force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, we got the
This is
play,
kind of the
nigga.
key here. Grind out some
God
yardage, work
knows.
on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cool.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
Took it to try, but he was open.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
Yeah.
McCann's kick up and good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not.
I don't understand how, like, yo, I would just, I gotta figure something out, because this is bullshit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more
I know
costly,
I'm
but
gonna
their
do.
defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And from the 25, they worked us to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. operating from the gun. Huntley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore.
Good.
This is fielded at the 27. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
You know what you do?
The lead, obviously, late in the game.
Every time you play somebody with that type of thing, you change your abilities all run.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you
to run stopping.
But the bottom line is,
that's what I'm going to do.
In order to close out the game, don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
What I'm saying is, like, I got something for him.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Now look at this.
This game is stupid, bro. This game is stupid. This game is so stupid, bro.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Fair catch made
this
at
game
the
is so
25-yard
stupid.
line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Steelers did, huh?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Really?
They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. Going top shelf for Smith. He's got a man. Complete. 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 59 yards.
First down, Steelers.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10, Stafford again. That's complete.
Cheesy
Right around the 8.
motherfuckers.
He's down
Cheesy
inside the 10 to
motherfuckers,
the
bro.
8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
I'm sorry you had to do with that, bro.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You still trying to school?
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now a run with McFarland.
Oh!
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with McFarland, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
What do you mean? He scored? How you score? He can run the ball?
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Steelers 27, Ravens 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Did he call timeout?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Devin Bush able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it.
Yeah, that will save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Operating from the gun. Huntley eluding the pressure right.
Oh!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Again, McFarland. And he'll get this up to about the 3-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, McFarland. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
13 yards. Steeler 1st down. Tonight's final score, Steelers.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Pittsburgh, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.